Have you ever heard of a place where women held the power, passed down land, and even ruled as It might sound like something out of a fantasy novel, but this was a reality right on the Swahili coast of East Africa. Let's dive into a side of history you probably didn't learn in school. For centuries, the Swahili coast was a vibrant hub of trade, connecting Africa with Arabia, Persia, and India. This created a unique and wealthy culture, and in some of these bustling city-states, a fascinating social structure emerged. Unlike many other societies at the time, some Swahili communities were matriarchal. What does that mean? Exactly. Well, for starters, inheritance and lineage were traced through the mother's side. Property, especially land and houses, was passed down from mother to daughter. This was a huge deal. It gave women incredible economic power and social stability. A woman's wealth was her own, and it stayed within her family line. This system wasn't just on paper. It was the foundation of their society. Imagine being a woman in a city like Kilwa or Pate. You wouldn't just be waiting to get married off. You could be a landowner, a business owner, and a respected elder in your community. Your voice mattered in family decisions and even in the politics of the city-state. Speaking of politics, let's not forget the powerful women who rose to the very top. History tells us about female rulers, or sultanas, who governed with authority and wisdom. One of the most famous was Mwana Makisi in Mumbai. These women weren't just they were shrewd leaders who navigated complex trade networks and political alliances. This matriarchal system also shaped everyday life. Men would often move into their wife's home after marriage, a practice known as matriarchal residence. The maternal uncle, not the father, often played a key role in a child's upbringing, especially for boys. It was a world where the bonds between mothers, daughters, and sisters formed the very backbone of society. So, why don't we hear more about this? Well, with the arrival of European colonial powers, many of these unique traditions were disrupted and overwritten by patriarchal systems. But the legacy of these powerful Swahili women lives on in oral histories, archaeological finds, and the very fabric of the coastal culture.